so you are going to need page M2 and page M3 for this one. Now the first thing we do, turn them around and write your name. There we go. Number lines. Okay, at the top, I'm going to leave that to you. That's a really fun activity. You just count back in twos and link the dots. So you start at 50. If we count back in twos from 50, we go to 48, 46, 44, 42, 40, 39, and I want you to complete the car and color it any way that you want. But this activity is for you, just counting back in twos. But that's not the part that I really want to focus on right now. I want to focus on number 2. Doing the sums on the number lines. Now, yesterday we did talk a bit about how we do the sums on number lines. I'm going to remind you of that and help you with this one and this one and this one. These ones you can do by yourself. Okay. So let's look at this one, 4 plus 10. Remember, we take the first number and we put our pencil there. As easy as that. Now we look at our operation. It says plus. So as soon as we see the plus, we know the number has to get bigger. Does the number get bigger this way, or does the number get bigger that way? That way, right? So now we plus 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where did we end? At 14. As easy as that. With this one, you look at the first one, you put your pencil there, now you're going to bounce 5 times, and then you are going to bounce another 6 times, and then the last number will be your answer. Actually, let me do this one with you. I'm going to leave the minuses for you. So put your pencil on 3, count, it's still pluses, so plus 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but the sum is not finished. They want us to bounce an extra 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our answer is 14. Let me just see, 11 plus, 14. The minuses will most obviously just go the other way because the number is getting smaller. So look at your first one, put your pencil there, and then bounce that way 9 times. Here, put your pencil on the 14, bounce that way 4 times, and then an extra 6 times. So do those 2 quickly. Get your answers and write them down. And then we have reached our multiplication. Now, this one, exactly the same, 7, put our pencil on 7. Now, this is a times. Times means the number does get bigger, but can I just say 1, 2, and then 9 is my answer? No. This number tells me how many times I need to bounce the first number's time. Oh, I made it sound so difficult now. This number tells us how many 7s need to be in the sum. Now we already have 1, so we just need 1 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our answer is 14. I don't know what these people's obsession is with the number 14, but okay. I'm just quickly going to do an example one. This one you don't do with. If it said, let's quickly see, 6 times 3, we would have put up, I'm just going to bounce higher. Actually, let me take a different color pen for this one. This is just an example, grade 2, so you are not filling anything in now, you are just watching. 6 times 3. We start with our first number, we put it on 6. Now the 3 tells us how many 6s there need to be, and they need to be 3. We already have our first 6. So we need 2 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our answer is 18. That's the way multiplication sums work on a number line. Good, we are finished with M2. We are moving on to M3. The top, again, I'm going to leave to you. You can do that by yourself. What comes before and after? What number is just before 50? 49. We are talking about what number do I say before I say 50. If I was counting normally, I would say 49, 50, 51. With 99, 98, 100. Okay? You fill in the rest. So pause the video and do that. I'm moving on to this part. Do the sums on the number line. We just did them. I'm just going to do the first two with you. These two I'm leaving up to you. 6 plus 9, our first number is 6. That's where my pencil goes. How many times must I bounce? 9 times. And in which direction? It's a plus, so the number gets bigger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's my answer. And then this one, we look at the first number. That's where my pencil goes. I must bounce 3 times, but it's a minus, so the number must get smaller. So it's now going that way. So 1, 2, 3. My answer is 11. Okay, 3 plus 7 plus 5. 3 tells me this is where my pencil goes. It's a plus, so we know all of the bouncing is going to go that way. So from 3, bounce 7 times and then bounce another 5 times. Get your answer and write it in there. And then the last one, 15 minus 2 minus 8. That means minus is going to go that way. So 15 is where I start. I bounce 2 times this way and another 8 times. I find my answer and I write it in. Okay, this was a pretty short video. It went really quickly. I hope that you paused. I'm sorry if it sounded like I was rushing through it. You can actually do these 2 pages by yourself. I just wanted to guide the first few so that I can make sure that you know exactly what to do. Okay, so let's head on over to